Okay. So that's some of the fragments, Lord of Wolves, whatever. There's a voiceover of this recording of the gameplay you'll see here in a sec, but you see me hovering over the 1997 lights. Gonna be doing a Master Law sector, so we're gonna do this whole gameplay 53 light under, just to try and show how good I think the build is. So the whole kind of idea of it, and you'll see me do it, is just spam abilities. And when you spam abilities, you throw your nade, you get Woven Mail. You throw your Strand Melee, you see it'll sever the targets. Woven Mail is 45% DR, I think, and severs 40%. So together, multiplicatively, it stacks up to 67% DR. So you're basically sitting at a very pretty 67% DR, and you'll see I just took a unstopped melee there, point blank, and that wouldn't really be possible 53 light under if it wasn't for the insane DRs that I'm stacking. So the idea of this build is, again, you're throwing your nade, get Woven Mail, you throw your melee, and because of Hoil and ARACHNE, they'll kind of funnel back into each other with energy regen. And with our Devotion Fragment, I believe, you'll see my Transcendence bar gets filled up very quickly, and there I actually popped it. And with Gunpowder Gamble, which I'll call GPG from now on, so you know what I'm talking about, because we're applying so much debuffs, elemental debuffs, we're actually getting Gunpowder Gamble insanely fast. It's pretty crazy. Now, right there, you see I had it up, but I was Transcendent, so couldn't even use it. Right there, re-throwing. But again, we're just throwing our nade, we're throwing our melee, and we're able to just tank damage that normally would have one-shot us for sure with this light differential. And whenever we don't have our melee or a grenade, you see we just dodge by the enemies. Throw our Gunpowder Gamble that we get back very quickly for free damage, because that elemental debuff damage is stacking it up so fast. And just rinse repeat. Every time you throw the Strand Melee, you're going to want to spam the melee button, because that returns a lot of energy back to you. So you'll see every time I throw that melee, I'm waiting for a little bit, I spam it, look how much energy I got right there. I got like 80% of it back instantly. And I already have my nade, so I can throw my nade, I can super, and just spam abilities. I pull out the Lord of Wolves here just to kill everything just super fast. And you see with Lord of Wolves, with the new catalyst, it applies Scorch when you hit fire. And because Lord of Wolves is just so busted, you can just hit fire, kill something in like 1 second, and get on-demand invis from the Stodged Executioner. So if you're ever in a shitty spot, you'll see like later in the footage here, I will just use Lord of Wolves to reposition by killing something really fast. Right here I'm Transcendent, so I can just spam. I don't even need to use my Riptide to stun this guy. I could just spam abilities, and I'm not really scared of dying. Audio is kind of fucked here for a sec, but I'm trying to ignore that. You see I'm just throwing my nade, throwing my melee, sever them. I get my Gunpowder Gamble from the elemental debuff damage I'm doing, and that's just free damage. So it's a lot of ability damage that you're getting, so it also makes it very ammo efficient. Notice I'm not using any primary ammo weapons, running double special. And the Riptide I have on is mostly if I don't have any abilities for the champions, but you'll see I don't really ever use it outside of just like killing stuff. There I was just stupid. I peeked when I should have just waited a second longer for the Darkness Blast to pass, but it's alright. So in this situation right here, you see a Stodged Executioner comes in clutch. We go for a Riptide so we can invis, reposition, safer spot, and then we go invis again from killing all those guys down there. And you see I use Lord of Wolves. I hit fire this Scion, go invis. We wait for that. Now we can reposition, throw out our abilities. And because we threw that nade, we didn't get one shot. We would have gotten kill there without Woven Mail. And we're just stacking up the Transcendence super fast from all the darkness damage and the light damage from our actual guns. And so we're getting Transcendence back insanely fast. And we can just spam abilities even more so, obviously. But you see 53 light under. Even when we're getting low, we're not really scared of dying because we have enough DR and Invis saves us. So we can always just reposition, keep spamming, throw the GPG down, blow it up, stun everything, and not even using our Riptide at all. Again, I know I keep saying it, but just trying to show. And this is not Transcendence. Again, this is just the build at this point with the ability to regen. Here I will pop it, just of course so I can spam more, but fortunately I got a little too aggressive there, so I died, but that's okay. Like I said, with this build, it's very strong, especially if you're not playing like a dumbass like I was kind of playing here. I was kind of playing more aggro than needed to. You should be fine. And obviously if you're not 53 light under an activity, if you're even like 30, you will feel a lot safer. So if I feel like relatively safe with this build, as long as I'm not playing like a complete dumbass, you can imagine with actual proper gear how easy it would be. And we're just using our machine gun here as a primary, just spamming our abilities, Hoil doing the work, our mods doing the work. You see I'll dodge here to get our melee back instantly. We dodge, and with the bomber you see, and the melees and the Hoil, we get our nade back. We throw our nade, get Woven Mail. You get the idea, but just trying to reinforce it. And right here I throw my Sever around the corner so I can apply the DR again. So I can move here, I throw my nade. And I think after we kill the Subjugator, this footage will end, but just to kind of show the point of the build, I mean, you can see I'm not really having any issues, so. Right here, we sever this guy, Woven Mail. At this point, we're pretty safe. He can't really kill us, no matter what he does, and we finish him. And that's the end of it. So, there you go. So I hope I convinced you somewhat that the build's pretty good.